How can something as big... Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Mercenary. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroad, but for you, it's not only a cross...
Let me introduce myself.
Seems more like...
But...
in your knee.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Thank whoever left this climb stringer here. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. An emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. You should be able to use that. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Flash the slash. Misery. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
ja lawawat nawa.
He wants to...
Tamuk, gabamuk, ye mufurbu. Bum, yuba, doluwa, tolu keta. Ya wapalu, utulua.
The child...
Koyetu kowebu.
There's no...
Mopu far kobi.
He says
Pai ketawa.
it was after the attack.
Bumbo tubuko.
Had it... asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from... You're such a good... He... The potato people, or Nono, are a... You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy and... The Nono prefer to hide. You found... The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs. You'll need it. You handle that net like you've never... Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not a... One day, the land won't... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the rain. He lost you there for a while, but no... He says he remembers... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one...
Sawata mua.
He wants you.
Evunko tu buvum.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part.
Tu wovu.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.